You have nothing put together. My 20s are going to be fun. You really need to get your life together. I'm so delusional when it comes to my future, when it comes to myself, to the point where I'm like, I know what I'm gonna do. I know the steps I have to take in order to be where I want to be in life. And unfortunately, I wake up, turns of events, life happened, this happened. I'm like, yikes, you have nothing put together. You don't have your life together, honey bun. That's the hard truth I've come to terms with, because I can no longer keep myself in this delusional thing. My 20s is something I envisioned to be like fun, outgoing, maybe have financial freedom, maybe date, maybe have a boyfriend, have a man, travel the world. Ask me, do I have any of that? Absolutely not. I don't have a man. I have a job. I have money here and there, financially stable. I am not. Have I traveled? Absolutely not. I haven't even gone out of state. I only went out of state when I was a child, but that don't really count. It doesn't count because I hardly remember the journey. But the point is, in my 20s, I expected to have this life and have everything together. I expected to know what I want to do next. I expected to be somewhere else. Now, just not right here at this moment. Just zero, snip. Unfortunately, here we are. What do we have together? Nothing. I know what I want to eat when I get home. I know tomorrow I have to come to work. I know I get paid on Friday, and I know that money I'm going to get on Friday. As soon as it hits my bank account, it's going to disappear just like that. My 20s are not fun. They're supposed to be fun. So I'm going to make them fun. I'm going to travel this year. I'm afraid of traveling alone. I'm afraid of doing a lot of things alone. But I told myself, if I want to live the life that I envision and see myself in the near future, I have to start now. I cannot wait to get older to be like, oh, let me take myself out on a date. Let me take myself to brunch. Let me go to Puerto Rico. Let me go to Greece. Let me go to Europe, the continent of whatever. Let me just go to London. Let me go try beans and toast. I cannot wait to be in a certain position in my life to do that. I have to start small. Money comes and goes. Money is always going to come back if you work for it, which I'm doing right now. If I wait to have a certain amount of things in my savings or in my bank account to live my life, I'm never going to live my life, because as soon as money hits, it's gone. So freak waiting. I live paycheck to paycheck. That's literally my life. And unfortunately, that's the life I'm going to have to live until I decide to better my life, figure out my financial situation. Another thing is, I'm going back to school for my master's. I'm going to get a master's in clinical psychology because I like the mind. I like studying the mind, and I want to understand my family better. I want to understand why my aunt likes to steal money that's not hers and gaslight people thinking, oh no, I didn't take your money, not me. Why would I do that? You took the money. I want to know why she took the money. I want to know why my uncle is the way he is, why he chose a woman who was already like that, why my other uncle chose a woman who cheated on him, why my uncle took his child and left the child's mother, why my other uncle cheated on his wife and had a baby on top of her. I want to understand all those things. Therefore, I'm getting a degree in clinical psychology. I wanted to double master's in social work, but apparently, thanks to the current president, social work does not count as a professional degree no more. So yay to that. Who knows, maybe I'll get a degree in teaching. I like kids for the most part. Honestly, I don't know. I know the steps I want to take to get to where I want to be, but the steps I need to do and take, they're just so complicated because I'm so used to not going to school. I'm so used to not having school, not having class, that I can't seem to find myself and figure out and wire my brain to think, you might wake up this day, you have to go to work, but also you have to submit your assignments. Just too much. My brain cannot comprehend that. I'm already comfortable not being in school. I'm comfortable being out of school. I am so comfortable just waking up and be like, I have work. And that's it. And not think about the 5 assignments I gotta do, discussion boards, fake being interested in what my classmate has to say, fake being interested in what this person gotta say. And then, you wanna know, we'll put the cherry on top. I found out that one of my classmates from high school is getting married, and I just put the nail in the coffin. I still struggle. No, but seriously, that was just, to me, a wake-up call, because you really need to get your life together, because that's a bit sad. And I want to buy a car this year, finance it, lease it, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of things that I need to do in my 20s, because by the time I'm 30, behold, Lord first, I need to have lived all this life, experienced all of this. I'm excited to live the life I never lived before. I'm excited to go out, but at the same time, the nerves are there. The nerves are working. But my 20s are going to be fun. My 20s are going to be high. My 20s are going to be lit. If the tatas going to be outside, then the tatas is going to be outside. If I need to take out the tatas and let them breathe in order for me to live life, then that's what I'm gonna do. If this summer my behind gotta be out, even though there's nothing in there, even though I have to show my tatas in order for me to breathe and live my 20s how they should be lived, I'm gonna do that. That was that. I am so excited for a life I have never lived before. I'm going back to get my lashes done for the second time with my friend. I'm so excited I can finally tip her. She did the first one for free. I can't wait to live the life I never lived before. Like I said, money comes and goes. You got a YOLO life. Like YOLO, you only live once. YOLO. Now the energy is drained and I have to go home. It's 5:41 and I gotta dip, go home, figure out my life and schedule and all of that stuff. So I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys when I see you, which will be tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I appreciate you all, and money comes and goes. Keep that in mind. Don't stop yourself from living. Take what I said with a grain of salt, because don't take it and then you screw up your life and blame me. You can't blame me for something you did. Now I gotta remove my socks because my feet stinks, and I can't wear my boots but my feet stink because my mom is gonna kill me. So sayonara.